Just don't want to put on the spot.
Hello, my name is Jackson Eller. This is my colleague Lou Vassos. I'll be interviewing Connor Marsh about the idea of protein coffee. We're asking a series of open-ended questions. Connor, feel free to respond truthfully. Okay? Now let's get started. Number one, how familiar are you with protein coffee?
Not familiar at all.
Okay. So what if, so you're not familiar with it, but what would, what's your thought on the idea?
I hate coffee, but it sounds like a product that could be some good use for some energy.
Love that. So overall, how satisfied, are you aware of any current options for protein coffee?
No.
Okay. So obviously there wouldn't be specific brands. So we can skip number 4. So we can skip number 5. Skip number 6. So are you frustrated by there not being any currently available products in the market?
Very, very frustrated.
Okay. Number 8. On what occasions would you consume protein coffee, if you like coffee, let's say?
Every morning.
Okay. So if there was not protein coffee within your reach, what else would you go to as a substitute for that?
I'd be doomed. No other substances.
Okay. Move on. How likely would you be to recommend protein coffee to a family member or best friend?
Very likely.
If you would not recommend protein coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend not to buy it?
Can you repeat the question?
So, if you would not recommend protein coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend not to buy it?
I don't understand.
So,
I'm saying I would recommend it.
yes, this is hypothetical. Hypothetically speaking, if you would not recommend protein coffee, what would you say to convince someone not to buy it?
Coffee is gross.
So, now let's say that you like protein coffee. What words would be you use to describe your ideal protein coffee?
A lot of options for flavors. Something quick and easy.
Okay, what's most important out of those for you?
Flavors.
Why?
Because I need options.
Great. Thank you, Connor. This has been good. Hello. My name is Jackson Eller, and this is my partner, Luke Vassos. We will be conducting an interview with Quentin Arnett on the idea of protein coffee. We'll be asking a series of open-ended questions. Quentin, feel free to respond truthfully. Let's begin. Number 1. How familiar are you with protein coffee?
Not very familiar.
Great. Number 2, what is your impression of protein coffee?
Some sort of coffee stimulant that has a protein in it.
Awesome. Good answer. On a scale of 1 to 7, 1 being not at all satisfied, 7 being extremely satisfied, how satisfied are you with your currently available options for protein coffee?
Probably a 1.
Oh, low. Number 4, are there specific brands of protein coffee that you like the most?
No, not really.
So you're not familiar with any options?
No.
Okay, so then we can skip 5, 6, 7. Okay, number 8. On what occasions, hypothetically, on what occasions would you consume protein coffee?
Probably before school or before practice.
Cool. So if you did not have protein coffee, what else would you consume? What else would you go for? Oh, my protein coffee's not there. What's your next move?
I'd probably go for some sort of like juice or something like that.
Juice. Okay. Alrighty. How likely would you be to recommend protein coffee to a family member? 1 to 7 scale.
Probably 5.
5. Okay. If you would recommend protein coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend or family member to purchase this protein coffee?
I'd say that you get the same effect of drinking regular coffee. You just get the added bonus of some sort of protein in it.
Awesome. So hypothetically, if you did not want to recommend protein coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend not to buy the protein coffee?
Possibly could be a little bit more expensive, or put on unwanted mass that you don't want.
Awesome. Number 12. What words would you use to describe your ideal protein coffee?
Probably say smooth, it's rich in flavor, and you can't really taste the powder in it.
Awesome. What specific features would you consider most important in your ideal protein coffee?
Look, probably taste.
Look, taste. Okay. Yeah, so why are those features important to you?
I mean, for me, visually selecting, I guess, a new drink or something like that to drink is a big teller to kind of how it'll taste.
Okay, cool. Well, Quentin, thank you so much.